Yeah, so where were we?
My fucking brow.
We were at the point where you don't understand the difference between a meteor, a comet, an asteroid, and a meteorite.
Yeah, but the
Yes.
point of what I'm saying is we've never seen one come up the horizon. So if you were looking at the horizon, you would only see a comet coming down from the sky. If you want to know which direction is up or down, if you're ever confused about, well, which way is up, because you say there is no up or down. Well, if that were true, if there were no up or down, like you guys are trying to tell us, then the meteors, the asteroids, the comets, whatever you want to call them, would be flying in all different directions. Pew, 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 this way, that way. But we only ever see...
It's a great video, Rizza. I just watched it.
We only ever see, over millennia,
No,
the
you're wrong.
meteors fall straight from the sky and down to the ground.
No, wrong.
Okay, so
You'll see them shoot across from
yeah, they're
horizon
going to go
to
across,
horizon.
but they've always come from the sky, not they've always come from the up, not from underneath and around the board. So when you see a comet, it didn't come from the other side. It always came.
Is that what it does?
Did you understand? So if you see one come across the sky, it didn't come from around the ball. It just came from far right, far left. Yeah.
Yeah. I could totally see that one.
Chemo.
It does make sense.
Makes sense,
Posted
right?
a video
We're there, yeah.
right there that has many meteors.
Yo, that works if you have chemo muted, but if you don't, no one can hear what the fuck's going on because there's just two people talking over each other and it sounds like shit.
All right, Jeremy, you and Chemo go and watch that video. 2.21 minutes. Go watch it. Come back here. 2.21
Right, you gotta
minutes.
tell me
live.
where did it come from around? Did it come up the horizon?
Yeah, you can't watch it. You don't want to watch it. You don't.
Well, that's what I need to know. Did
It's
it come
many
up?
of them. It's many examples.
That it comes up the horizon, is what you're saying, yeah?
You look at 2.21 minutes like suggested,
looks-
or you keep asking questions?
Where's the video?
You've already wasted
Oh, I'm
30
sorry. That wasn't the time.
30 seconds.
Oh, from Source.
You could have watched the video already.
The first 30 seconds shows one that if the camera was turned around, yeah, it would have come up the horizon. But it's showing it from a different perspective, like a fucking cannonball.
Okay, this is big 3 meteor fireballs seen in Puerto Rico. Within 90 minutes.
No. Rizzler posted it. Lurid Meteor Shower 2020 and Starlink.
I don't see it.
I said it's 2 minutes 21
Yeah, I've got
seconds.
Sorts video. Let's get this on the big screen.
About 54 seconds, it looks like that one went up.
And you go to the 8 minutes 19 video and say, it's not it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it on the big screen now. And then
Oh, fantastic.
Australian
You should
people.
really.
Is he Australian?
Okay.
Amazing. This is one taken in Yosemite Park, and most of them
New
actually
Zealand.
run parallel to the horizon.
Ah,
And that's a Perseid. I was looking for the Perseids because that's pretty.
Yeah,
low.
okay, so we've got these 3 meteorites. 3 bright meteors illuminate the sky over Puerto Rico within 90 minutes.
Oh,
all
for
coming
fuck's
down.
no, that's
Sake.
not the video. That's
Not
not the video.
man.
It's the Lyrid Meteor Shower 2020.
I don't see that one.
Rizla. Here,
Rizla.
I'll post it right now.
Fucking hell. Have you got Rizzler blocked or something?
Oh, okay, Lyrid Meteor Shower 2020.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
Take a look.
Why are y'all assuming that he can even read?
Haha, very funny.
I like Hawk. He's awesome. He's very quick. He's very good.
He's an OF.
Welcome to the server.
Van Hawkwind.
Not an OG, an OF. I'm sure you can figure out what that means. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at these meteors. So, yeah, we can see the first meteor fly straight down from the sky. Perfect. Let's get this on the big screen so everyone can see this. So yeah, just as we described on the flat plane, we expect the meteors to come straight from the sky. Make that nice and big.
Would have come from the horizon if he had. The
No. Woulda, coulda,
horizon.
shoulda. We want to see the meteor come up the horizon.
It's pointing. It's not a straight line. It's going downwards.
Yeah, but the only way you can prove your globe right now is by having a meteor come up the horizon and prove that it goes straight up into the sky. Like there's no
Why are
direction.
you imposing all these false equivalents?
Alright, so we're watching
Like,
this video
why does it have
now.
to be
All we can see is, we see one going away across 52
Could
seconds.
we not look at the sky and just see that big ass fucking meteor?
Okay, another one
on there?
coming down. That was 1 minute. Another one coming down from the sky. This is fantastic. This is definitely backing up. Another one coming straight down from the sky. 1 minute
Are you
15.
looking at the 4K Perseid meteor shower?
Alright, what's the timestamp where it comes up the horizon?
I asked you, are you looking at the 4K Perseid meteor shower?
No, I'm asking what's the timestamp where it comes up the horizon?
You're looking. I can't give you a timestamp until I know what video you're looking at.
I'm looking at
the 4K
Lyrid Meteor Shower 2020 and Starlink.
In the 4K Perseid meteor shower at 1 minute and 6 seconds, go back
It's
to 1 minute.
exactly where you would expect it. In that area of the sky.
Oh, Druss's video. Okay, let's check out Druss's one.
It's called the Perseids. Yeah.
So
for a
Druss is going
reason.
to debunk the flat Earth. He thinks when I show a meteor flying up the horizon. So what we're gonna see a person at the horizon, just as we see where the boats are, and we're gonna see the meteor go straight up into the sky.
Ever stop talking and let anybody else get a chance at the mic? Can he stop this fucking monologuing? It is so annoying to everybody else in the room, and he's only doing it because he's panicking.
What's the timestamp, Druss, of this going up the
Well, I
horizon?
told you 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Oh, 1 minute 5 seconds. Okay, we're about to go
Here's,
1
here's
minute.
the thing.
It's because
Okay,
here's
so we're
the
now
thing.
looking at 1 minute, 1 minute 2, 1 minute 3 seconds, 1 minute. Okay, so again, we see one go. Let's
because
rewind.
Chemo is worried about these
This is
meteors.
fantastic. Look,
He can't
straight again.
explain
So
it.
look,
Why
we can
does he have to
see.
give a running commentary on something rather than just fucking do what everybody else does who's civilized? Watch it, come back, and make their points.
Okay,
he's
I'm
desperate to
talking
keep
to
control.
Moyak. I'm saying to Moyak, yes, the 105.
Here's the thing,
You know.
Here's the thing, son. I don't care if people believe in flat Earth. I don't believe it, but that's on me. That's on you. What I like hearing is how you dig a hole for yourself and then try to explain your way out of it.
Look, are you going to concede that you
This
have
is the
no
funniest shit I've
science,
heard
no
in a long
mathematics?
time.
Oh, just ask me a question and overtaught me. Carry on, sir.
That's right. Well, you can call me sir. You can call me great one. You can call me master. I don't care whichever one you want.
Okay, if you say so, sir. Make your point.
I did, son.
Did you
Just hearing you dig
did
a
you
hole
watch
for
did you
yourself.
watch the video like at 103?
I've
one
got the
comes
video
over-
on right now on the big
Yeah.
screen, so we can all
There's
talk
so
about it.
many.
Yeah, and they're all coming straight across the sky from the alleged dome. You see? All of them. Let's play this. So we're going straight
Okay, who
across.
else was elected to go out and
Straight
shoot
across.
cannonballs across the sky?
Straight across.
Who else got elected to go do that?
What we want to see is it goes straight up overhead. So it goes over our head, up the horizon, straight over our head, and then we can say, yeah, that's just came around the ball.
You see that little yellow line?
Do you know why it won't
This is
come up
so
the
you-
horizon, guys? Because the horizon is not physical.
Hello. You can see the yellow line that I posted in the little image I just posted at 1 minute
Mhm.
5 seconds,
Yeah.
and that is going up.
You're posting another video, Moyak.
Posted a
No, that
image.
one's going across Moyak. Let's go back to it, 105.
Is up.
No,
What
it's not
direction
up.
is it going up?
This is going
Not up.
across. And you would have to demonstrate that it's actually going up.
That is up. The right hand side is lower than the top left hand. Sorry.
No, we're going to have to disagree
Yeah,
on that
right-hand
one.
side.
We're going to look at it again. Yeah, that is going straight down towards the ground. We're going to take another look. This is 59.
Yeah, they're always going straight down towards the ground.
Straight down
they're never
towards the
gonna
ground, yeah.
they're never gonna bounce. They're never gonna get out of the atmosphere. They're never gonna
Yeah, but they should
escape
come up
gravity's pull.
They should come up the horizon, though. Someone
my
should
God.
see
They
that
do,
coming up
they
the
do.
horizon.
You're just not seeing the evidence. At 103, it happens so many
That
times.
is not the horizon. That's just a mountain
yeah,
in the
like
sky.
no, straight over the camera. Yeah, but
Dude,
it comes straight
That's not
over
the
the camera.
horizon,
Where's the-
dude.
Where's it going, Chemo? Where's that actually going?
Where is that the geometric horizon? Stop being silly now.
No,
Do you
no,
even know
where's
geometry?
it going?
Do you know
Where's
trigonometry?
it going?
You know these mathematical numbers that calculate how
Yeah,
big your ball is?
Yeah, all that stuff. All
Right,
that stuff
so
is cool.
for him to
Where-
say
where
that's
is
going
that
up the
rocket-
horizon is
where is that
completely
rocket
fallacious.
going? Where's it going?
Hold on, does he understand the fallacy that he's just said?
Well, Chemo, could you tell me where that rocket is going?
Oh, we have another video because we're just looking at the
Could you just answer the question, Gil? Where is it going?
the rock, the meteor. Yeah, that's going straight down towards the ground. That's an angle, though. Of course, that's an angle.
At an angle. Hmm.
Yeah, it obviously came from the alleged dome or the sky, and that's giving you your direction of up or down. See, because that will never go up. So essentially, nobody will ever view. So what Moyak was showing. Nowhere on Earth will somebody see that go up the horizon. So people, so for example, when that goes across the sky, that one that we saw, let's take a look at it again. We can get that up again. So what Mike is saying is essentially is when we're looking at this one here, he's saying that at some point somebody should see that coming up the physical geometric horizon, which we know no one has ever seen or witnessed. It's just a calculation that Lepizzle here says that we could.
So we can predict it.
Son.
I'm not.
There's a reason for that. Meteorites don't come from Earth.
No. But they come from. There is no up or down.
That's
They should
what
come
you're
from any
suggesting is
direction on a ball.
meteorites come from Earth.
Yes,
So
but on
we
a
could-
ball, they
so
should come
what
from
you're
any
saying,
direction.
Kimo, what you're saying is we can predict it, but we should not believe our prediction because it can't be true, even though it does match reality.
So do you have anything better than this? Do you have anything at the actual horizon where we can see the meteor come up the geometric physical horizon?
Can you explain how it works on a flat Earth?
On a flat Earth, it's very simple. They all fall from the sky, from very high height, and they come down to the ground.
Where do they come from, though?
I said to you the alleged dome, yes, or they could just be a collection of
So the dome is made out of
dirt
rock
from
then?
the earth. Because you know that with the dust or like it cleans itself, the earth, right? So all the dirty particles go up. Some of them may collect into a big ball. We just don't know. That's just an assumption.
So how high up does it have to be?
And then
to
because they
that
get
speed?
so it's just like rain. Because they get so heavy, they fall down, come back down to the earth with a tremendous force. You see?
Oh, you can't be serious, Kimo.
Oh, you explain to me then how.
Your troll face is slipping.
Okay, you explain to me then where the
We
comments
ain't
are.
gonna save this poor man.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting that you listen to my explanation, but you are afraid to give your explanation of where comets, meteors, and asteroids come from. Let's hear it.
The Oort
Can you
cloud.
please explain the angle on the image that I posted before?
Exactly. Not only are we brave
Can I
to
explain
say
it
our
really
position.
quickly? Can I explain really quickly?
Oh, you want to explain?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was
thank
still
you.
talking.
Let's try and explain.
I
yeah.
was still talking.
Go,
It
Mike.
was
Go ahead.
First.
The chemo.
No,
In my image,
no,
you
Moy,
see the-
no. You just
you-
asked me
you-
where do they
you-
come from, and I
you-
said the alleged dome. You said, oh, nonsense. I said maybe
Okay.
a collection of dust. Oh, nonsense. So
Chemo,
let's
chemo.
hear.
Isn't it polite to wait for the other person to stop speaking before you start?
You are right, Moy. Go ahead.
Okay, chemo. In my image, where I show the timestamp from the video that the meteor is going up, can you explain that angle where it apparently comes from the direction of the ground and goes towards the sky? Can you explain how it would fall off the dome and achieve that angle?
I couldn't explain it, but I know a man who could. If Lemon was here right now, he would give you all the angles, the mathematics behind this. So I'm not sure if he's heard of this argument. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he's understood it. But yeah, we can definitely see that that is coming down, Moyak, and not going up in any fashion.
I also see that going down.
Yeah, that gives us direction.
I think you're talking about curve, right? Like you want to see a curve in the thing.
No, I just want to see it come up. I want to see it come up
This thing,
the horizon.
these things are all burning up very quickly. Like
Coming
any
from space,
meteor
right? From space.
that's you've seen on camera.
Are they coming
Anything
from
you've
space?
seen on camera.
Excuse me. Are they coming from space?
Yeah. Yes.
They're coming from space. So that means they can come from
at a
any
high rate
direction.
of speed.
That means they can come from any direction, right?
Yes,
Explain.
but most of them come from a known direction.
And in space, there is no up or down,
ahead.
right?
No.
No, there is an up or down. Or there is no. What do you mean no?
There is if you consider like magnetism
Oh,
and
there
the
is an up or
magnetic
down.
poles
Interesting.
of the
Okay,
There's
Earth.
not
wait.
real.
But
There's
no,
we-
there is no
yeah,
up
no.
and down.
Oh, you've changed your mind. Oh, Mr. Scott prompted you to change your mind.
No,
No.
no, no. I'm just considering if you consider the electromagnetic spectrum and
Yeah.
the way the planets orbit.
There is an up
then,
or down.
I mean,
Oh, I'll be back in a minute anyway. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
I would really prepare your strawman defenses if you're going to engage with Chemo, because he will distort and misrepresent every single fucking thing you say. He was not afraid to directly lie.
Oh
He
yeah.
does it pretty much on a bi-wordly basis.
Carnivore. That snippet has several of them going up from the horizon.
Large meteors will travel downwards towards the horizon. You know, you'll see a curve.
But we also see objects that skip the atmosphere as well. So rather than coming in to be a meteorite, they're just as a meteor, but they'll either burn up in the atmosphere or they'll bounce off the atmosphere depending on their angle of attack. Just to
Not
use one of those
all.
flat earth.
See one
Not
big
all.
enough to like come through the atmosphere.
There are
touch
some
the
that are large
ground.
enough to go through the atmosphere and they blow up afterwards. We saw that in Russia in 2011.
Okay, sorry about
that
that. So
was
do we have a
wicked.
globe explanation for where the meteorites, asteroids, comets come from and how they're formed? What happened?
Of course we do.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah. Well, the current reason it's the asteroid belt, right?
All cloud.
The current reason is that there used to be. The current explanation is that there used to be a planet there, and a massive collision occurred that shattered it into a ring, leaving behind, a ring of, or sorry, not a ring, just a debris field in its orbit.
Yeah.
But
That's
how are
one
they
place.
dislodged
Just how would like to
from,
have your ring
from
smashed.
that belt?
They're being pulled slowly. They're dislodged. They all.
Hold on.
They're
hold
being
on,
pulled by
hold
the
on,
sun.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Pulled
Go
by,
ahead.
Pulled by what?
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
Pulled by what?
They orbit
Gravity.
Chemo, and then they, out of
Forces of
chaos, they
gravity.
knock into each other. And when they knock into each other enough, they force each other out of the orbit they're in on a trajectory towards another source of gravitation, normally the sun. The Oort clouds is a huge ring of some of the biggest things, and we can track things coming from the Oort cloud or going back towards the Oort cloud.
However,
You know?
objects
No.
do
He said
enter our
pull.
solar system from deep space.
Yes, exactly.
Look, stop
Things
trying to get
can.
away from this point. He said pull. Yes, that the meteor is pulled from the belt. Yes.
Pulled and pushed, sure.
Yeah, it's also
Okay,
the
pulled. How
beautiful
is it
world of,
pulled from?
gravity doesn't exist again.
How is
Because
it
they're not driving Chemo, they're randomly orbiting
Can I ask him a
masses
question,
of rock.
Sheeple? Can I speak to him? Is that okay?
No.
No, it's not okay.
Alright.
So we've got these asteroids in like a ball formation in their belts. And you're saying the Earth, it pulls these things towards the Earth, yeah?
No, that's not what I said at all.
The sun is pulling it towards the
The sun.
center of the solar system. Meanwhile, the Earth and Mars and other planets, the moon, vacuum up these things as they rotate around the sun.
Is that pulling or not pulling?
Pulling.
It is a pulling. Gravity is a pulling force. It's a pulling. Yeah, it's pulling.
Gravity is a pulling
It's a
force, is it?
gravitation towards
Gravity. So you're
it,
saying-
isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a static cling,
Okay, where's
but not.
Hawk? Still here. Yeah. So look, we're gonna embarrass your friend here, Pizzle, a little bit. Forgive me, the Pizzle.
Sure.
Not by any
No
means. Don't take it
problem.
personal.
I'm not Lopizzle, but sure, go ahead.
Okay. Pizzle. So
Forgive me for not saying your name at
Yeah,
all right
yeah,
twice.
you say gravity. What is gravity?
Oh, for
Oh, dude, top scientists are still speculating.
Okay, but
So-
you said you mentioned
Oh.
gravity.
Can you
What-
demonstrate it? Can you see a picture of it happening?
Hold on a second.
Can you see
Scott,
video of
please.
it happening? Let's
So-
see it. Let's see it.
So, Pizzle, you
And
said the word
here we go
gravity.
again.
You introduced a variable of gravity. What is gravity?
It's the thing that makes objects fall.
A thing. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
asking you
it's
what that
force,
thing
the
is.
force.
What is that thing?
Yeah, it's
not a thing. It's
unexplainable.
a thing.
What
You
is
can't
that?
explain it to you, dude.
Hawk, are you
Chemo.
listening,
Not a
Hawk? Pay attention,
thing,
Hawk,
but a
to
thing
how we dismantle any ideas of
What do you
fantasy.
think it is? What do you think makes
I
things fall?
I didn't bring up gravity, sir. You said
Sure.
the word gravity. You said it's a thing.
So
I'm
you're
asking
saying
you.
it's
about it, right,
gravity.
Kimo?
You're saying gravity makes things fall then.
No, I didn't say that, sir. You said the
Well, I
word
asked
gravity.
Do you know anything about gravity, Kimo? Do you know anything about it?
You
Are
introduced
have
a
any knowledge of it?
variable, and I would like you to
Do you know about it? Do you know about this thing that he introduced?
And I would love for you to explain in the flat Earth model, how does it work? How does something fall
what is
towards
this?
Earth?
Reversion of burden of fallacy proof, right?
No.
So I asked you.
Do you know anything about this thing, gravity?
I asked you about
What did you
meteorites.
just
We
say?
observed
Well.
meteorites. Fine, that's a variable we can include in our hypothesis because we can see it. Now, you said the word gravity. I asked you what it is. You said a thing. Now, what is that thing that you are introducing to our observation, scientific experiment? If possible, we get the hypothesis with the independent variable. But
Just to
what is
clarify,
this?
before he answers, just to clarify, you're asking because you don't know anything about it. Is that right, or do you know about it?
No, I've never seen this gravity.
Well, like you could say this woman's gravity. You know, we are. You know, we're two bodies that were attracted to one another. You can use the word gravity.
Yeah.
It's a word.
Exactly.
Gravity is two objects or more attracting to one another.
I want you to take your favorite glass object, and I want you to throw it in the sky, and then I want you to watch what happens.
I want to know what pulls it down, like in the flat Earth
Hey,
model.
you just said the word pull again. How are you allowed to get away with this? Now, you've just said gravity, you've said pull. There were two things.
Because I'm leaving it for you to.
He's getting angry. He's getting angry, Hawk.
It'll
you see
really
this?
fuck with
I've been asking
you want me to say that?
Chemo. Every time you fall down and hit your head on that hard concrete, guess what? That's gravity.
But we don't see the apple pulling the planet. It's kind of unfalsifiable. It's easier to study the medium and its density requirements and its rules for how it lets an object, float, rise, or sink.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. Hold on. What made the
I'm
seed
crushing gravity, so you want to
tree?
derail a little bit. Fine. Go ahead, Lemon.
What made the? Hold on. What made the tree?
You see,
the
Hawk,
seed
that's
of the
how
tree
you do it. Sunshine.
Orient itself towards sunlight.
Who knows? It probably could absorb the energy of the sun better that way. Who knows?
Why did you ask that?
All right then. Because we've studied it. I can't remember the freaking name for it right now, but gravity orients the seed, tells it which way to.
Gravitroscopy or something. Gravitroscopy.
No, it's not called grav or nothing.
So
Kimo said you could explain this.
Nathan just
I
told
posted a snippet from the movie.
You.
Flashburn posted the movie. But
Toe-tagged who?
all this meteor comes up from the horizon, goes straight up.
Yeah.
Planar. Not Nathan just toe tagged. I think it was planar walk on this.
Okay, so Lemon, you're still here, yeah? So what I've done,
You're fucking hero, Jeremy.
I've just debunked the up and down. There's no up and down because meteors and comets and all that kind of stuff, they only come down from the sky. So they've never been able to show us, Lemon, a meteor coming up the horizon. So if you're at the beach or if you see the horizon where the sky meets the ground, not like these mountains they're showing us, but if you've got the ground, you won't let me finish, will you? You won't let me finish. But if you've got the ground and the sky, and the meteor should come up, Lemon, straight up the horizon, over your head and up towards the sky. We never ever see that, right? So
like
we
the
know,
video that was just posted by Carnivore.
No, that's coming
There
straight.
was some counter evidence I was hearing in the gallery.
Full of shit.
Yeah, they think, Lemon, that they're showing this meteor coming up the horizon. Look at this. Check this out.
Well, basically, if we're a ball rocketing through space, we should see meteors theoretically going in all directions, up, down,
Well, we
left,
do
right.
because I'm upside down and we see meteors here in New Zealand. So there's your story.
All coming the same way. I'm down.
Every time Kimo said
They
that,
always seem
and it worked fine.
Carnivore shows.
They always
Mr. B
show
sent me a great photo of one. I can find it.
Am I the only one?
Hello, Jim.
Hello.
Am I the only one who thinks that? Excuse me. Am I the only one who thinks that his mom was just plain lazy when she forgot to swallow chemo?
Come on now. Let's be nice.
It's quite all right. I was a little bit mean to him earlier on, but remember, first
That was
impressions do
nice.
count and all
I
those
can
things.
be
But
worse.
Well, let's be nicer.
Are you going to
yeah,
address
listen
the
to Mr.
carnivore video?
Scott there, Hawk, and that's good advice.
Are you going to address the carnivore video?
Yeah,
Yep.
I've got the video on the screen, on the big screen right now, Mike. We're looking at these meteors flying across the screen over.
Right.
They're
One
all coming
second
from.
is going up.
Yes, you
I
would
put
have
a
to
put-
show, Mike, that it's come from over the horizon. This is not that.
Oh, now I got to show it on the other side of the horizon when it's hidden behind the earth.
Have we already done this? I'm a bit late. But
So the burden
here's
of
one of them
proof is
coming in
not
all
been-
directions. Look.
It doesn't look like the burden of proof has been satisfied for the flat earthers, where they're saying you need to see something going up away from the horizon, down toward the horizon, left, right, all sorts of directions. It always seems to go down toward the horizon, like it's falling from above.
Lemon, that's not fair. We are showing the video right now, and you're ignoring
Here's
it.
another one.
Standard of evidence.
Rizless posted one of
It's fall
2
toward the
minutes
horizon.
21 seconds. That's everywhere, which way direction. You know,
If it's
so
falling toward the horizon, that would imply that it's falling like from a firmament dome or something to some of the.
except when we get it,
right.
it's not made of glass or anything. It's made of rock.
So we don't have a meteor falling up, down, left, right from the horizon. It's always falling down toward the horizon. Okay, standard of evidence not met.
We don't.
Gems of
That's what I
You
just
do
said
get
to you.
you do get glass from heating up, rocks essentially. No.
No.
Look, Jeremy, we are on a different subject right now. We're talking about the direction of meteors.
So
And
can we accept from
you have
this
shown
photographic
Len-
evidence?
and chemo both upward trajectory.
Sam, are you serious? That's curved. That's curved like it's got some sort of weird lens CGI action going. Are you serious?
Well, yeah, but do the meteors, are they moving in different directions?
The standard of evidence established by myself was
All right, what
falling
about
toward
the
the
first
horizon.
picture I posted then? What about that one? That isn't curved. That's got a nice
No,
flat
No, Jay,
horizon.
that's not a video. You've got to show the video of it coming up the
Well,
horizon.
why has it got to be a video? Why
You've
can't
got to
it be
see
a
that.
photo?
You've got to see it coming up the
Edited
horizon.
CGI, just like your second.
Okay, let's go something more basic. Kimo, what's a meteor?
A meteor, isn't that like a collection of ice, dust?
No,
What is it?
that's a comet. What's a
What's the-
meteor?
If they're just ignoring
Holy
the evidence
Jesus.
that's right in front of them, what's the point? It's
What, a
just pointless.
photograph of just something coming
Yes,
across?
photographs and video. What else can we produce here that could demonstrate this point to you?
You could.
Jim, take a meteor out your pocket and
Because you've
show
got
it to 'em.
astronomers
That's
out, out all the time looking at the horizon. They should see a comet.
Yeah,
or
and what do
meteor.
they do? They photograph it. So that's what we have to show that happens. Photographs.
Never
But
seen it
now you're
happen.
rejecting photographs purely on the basis that they're photographs, which
Well,
is
Jen,
ridiculous.
that picture you linked. I mean, at best, one of them could be going level or horizontal. It doesn't look like any are really going up.
Are they traveling in different directions?
Do you think that picture is fake that I posted there?
Look, whether they're,
They're-
fake or
they're-
not, the
they
idea
appear to
is
be-
you've got to show the video of it coming up the horizon. Yeah?
Again,
Oh,
you
it
know,
Could be-
what is a
What is it?
meteor? Let's start there.
Obviously, something
A
that fell
piece
off the
of the dome that
right?
What's the
chipped off.
difference between meteor, and meteorite? Start there.
They're chips of the dome that fall off in various sizes, something like that.
Lemon,
A
you keep on
meteor,
ignoring.
yeah, okay. A meteoroid is something that chips off a comet, yeah, or,
Yeah.
And I just
or
want to say to
asteroid,
where the
yeah.
flat
No,
earthers
you said-
that will be
she said-
watching this,
she
this
said
is,
dome.
these images I've got on
I
the
know,
screen
I know,
right
I know,
now
I know.
are
I'm
images
just
of flat
saying that-
earthers saying
Being
that
generous,
the comets
Michael,
are
that's
coming
nice.
up the horizon.
Yeah.
I just think if you want to pretend in the face of the evidence that you've got some point here, then you are just pretending.
Sorry,
I mean,
Jim.
Jim,
you are. I mean, you
you
can't state this as a fact when you've got no evidence to say this is a fact, none whatsoever. You don't have a picture or a video or anything. You just have a hang on, I'm still talking. You all you have is a baseless assertion, a completely baseless assertion which you're tagging on all sorts of other bollocks as well, like domes and firmaments and things.
Yeah,
so
that's a bit outrageous, but
so true.
Interpret the evidence in light of your atheism. I'll interpret the evidence in light of the Bible and the God who made the earth.
We have evidence. You don't have any evidence, do you?
You have materialism.
You have a baseless
assertion. You have a strangling paradigm that is going to change your brain to some very strange thinking.
Correct.
Does your assertion that meteors never do this have any basis?
That's what I heard from different videos that talk about the subject. They say it always looks falling toward the ground or whatever. It never looks like it's going up, down, left, right, B, A, and all sorts of weird
yes. We know the claim. You don't need to repeat the claim. We know the claim. Okay. So what you're telling me is this is part of the flat Earth meme that you just repeat without checking.
If you're going through some sort of meteor storm in space, you'd expect much more directions randomly from all different places. It would just be in a downward
again, we know the claim, Lemon. You don't need to repeat the claim. We know what the claim is. Do you have any evidence?
Do you have any evidence? So the claim needs to be restated in a way that you're not going to straw man.
It doesn't need to be restated. It doesn't need to be restated, especially after you've just restated it.
Restated as long as you keep straw manning it properly.
You haven't even let him talk. Come on, just let each other talk.
I'm not straw manning it. I haven't said you believe this weird thing. All I've said is meteors behave this way. That's all I said. So I haven't strawmanned anything. And it doesn't make any difference.
The claim's going to be repeated properly.
Why are you talking again? My question is, do you have any evidence to back your assertion apart from I've heard it in other flat Earth videos?
Do you have evidence to back your counter assertion that it goes up, down, left, right, B, A, B, A?
Yes, we produced it.
But one of your photos was heavily edited looking CGI.
So you're rejecting the evidence. You're rejecting the evidence, which is exactly what we would expect.
Evidence is inadequate, Jem.
Please let me make a point. You were rejecting the evidence, which is exactly what we would expect you to do anyway. That is not my point. You are saying this evidence is insufficient while you're asserting something with no evidence at all.
There's a video by Riddler.